Imagine harnessing the power of the body's own immune system. At City of Hope, some of the most promising weapons in the war on cancer are being developed in this field called immunotherapy.
It's taking your body's own disease-fighting abilities and genetically modifying them into new treatments that specifically target the patient's tumor while minimizing side effects.
In Dr. Michael Jensen's research, he and his team have been investigating T cells, part of the human body's arsenal of disease-fighting cells.
We've made significant progress with reprogramming the T cells of lymphoma patients and re-injecting them into the body. Those T cells then attack the cancer cells remaining after other forms of treatment have been used.
Dr. Jensen and his colleagues have been involved with the first ever FDA-authorized trial of reprogrammed T-cell immunotherapy, and it's now being expanded to other areas.
We've moved from lymphoma to treating an increasing number of malignancies, such as neuroblastoma in children and brain tumors in adults.
In Dr. Andrew Robichek's investigations, he and his team have been furthering research in radioimmunoimaging and radioimmunotherapy.
We're now in clinical trials using radioactive materials that are attached to specifically genetically engineered antibodies that localize cancer within the body.
These antibodies are normally produced by the body's own immune system to fight infection. What Dr. Robichek and his team have done is genetically engineer those antibodies in the laboratory by attaching them to a radioactive substance. Those modified antibodies are then injected into a patient, where they circulate throughout the body and attach to the surface of tumor cells. The radioactive component of the antibodies then allow the doctors to see where the tumors are using specially designed gamma cameras.
The radioactive component of the antibodies can also be used to directly attack the tumor cells. So these re-engineered antibodies can pack a 1-2 punch.
In the area of vaccine immunotherapy, Dr. Joshua Ellenhorn is exploring a vaccine that could kill solid cancer tumors by supercharging the body's immune system.
Half of all cancer is the result of a mutation that turns off a cell's ability to regulate growth, resulting in rapid growth solid tumors. We're developing a vaccine to target the overexpression of a specific protein that leads to the development of solid tumor cells.
City of Hope's research into the relationship between this specific protein and breast cancer has already garnered a National Institutes of Health grant. Researchers like Dr. Ellenhorn are moving to the next step of preparing and evaluating the vaccine for cancer patients in the years to come.
Our hope is that a simple injection of a vaccine can stop potential cancer in its tracks.
New to this division is Dr. Hua Yu, who's creating a new paradigm in the view of the host immune response to cancer.
We have discovered a molecule that's keeping immune system suppressed in cancer patients. So we're now developing drugs, smart drugs, to precisely target this molecule to wake up the immune system to fight cancer.
In a bold, exciting initiative, City of Hope is establishing the new Arnold and Mabel Beckman Center for Cancer Immunotherapeutics and Tumor Immunology. This facility will house researchers who blend basic science with clinical studies and patient care, accelerating advancements toward the day when immunotherapy will enable the immune system to cure cancer in the same way it protects the body from the common cold. The war against cancer continues on, with City of Hope on the forefront of this research.
It's very exciting to be working on the frontier of cancer therapy, developing novel treatments and delivering those to patients that would be uncurable by standard therapies.